Howdy, Viperkeeper here in infrared. I'm about to disembark for cargo to pick up a special box of serpents. And someone suggested that I sort of do this, so indeed I am. Just unlocking the GPS. That's rather clever that they lock it out. Now, let's slide the camera across the car. That's okay. At least I didn't throw it and scream like a girl. Well, I think the best thing that I can do is just shut it down for now, because it's only like 23 miles to the airport as far as the crow flies, but the way they've got the road twisting and turning, it's over 40. So with no traffic, it will take me probably 50 minutes to get there. So I'll stop the camera until then. Well, this should be interesting. Delta decided that they're going to change their hours and are closed Saturday and Sunday according to the recording, and I called and there was no answer there. So this is always fun, going to the main terminal and walking out with a large box of venomous snakes, or as I put it, a box o' death. So this will be an interesting one. I'm glad I have the camera along for it. You know, normally they're absolutely routine. All I do is walk in, ask them for the box of death, give them the Arab way bill number and my ID, sign for it, and away I go. But apparently not this time. This should be interesting. It's been some time since I've had to go to cargo in the airport and pick up a box of venomous snakes. So this is always a very interesting thing, and it should be interesting for everybody. So let me shut down the camera again for now, and I will see you back in approximately 40 minutes. We're not focusing. Here we are. Hey, you know I gotta have balls if I walk into the Philadelphia airport with this on my head. Okay, how exciting. We're here at Delta Cargo to pick up a box of death. We'll be very excited. Oh, and there they are. Okay.
Why do you have a video camera?
Oh, because I am Viperkeeper on YouTube, and I videotape my exploits with the slithering friends over there.
Ooh, what kind of snakes are they? Snakes?
Yeah, venomous ones actually.
And what are you doing with them?
Well, I keep and I breed them, and do video shows showing people that they're really not the dangerous animals. They're just trying to make a living too.
But do you use their, do you do that?
No, I don't extract venom from them.
No? Oh, that's spooky. How many do you have?
A couple hundred.
No, what? Are you kidding me? And is it in the house, like at your house, or like it?
Yeah, more or less. But I have a special room built in the barn outside.
You know what? I met this one guy a long time ago. He came in E-terminal. He was a younger guy, and he had snakes. He got venomous snakes. And I was telling him the first time I was sitting there, like typing, and the box was behind me. I read venomous reptile, and I was like, Oh my God! I'm so scared.
Yeah, mostly harmless. See, there's my card.
Okay. Will you do shows with them?
Well, yeah, if you go on to YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Can I have this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you look up Viperkeeper, you know, I'll be on there.
Okay. So where do you do shows at, like?
Well, you know, I do training of venomous for zoos, for venomous keepers there. I do the shows on YouTube. So.
Yeah, what kind of snakes are those?
In there's.
You have rattlesnakes?
Well, no, but they're related to rattlesnakes. These are Bushmaster. These are from Costa Rica. They're the largest of the pit vipers. They can grow up to, you know, 10 or 11 feet.
You could just sign right there for me, please.
So like, when you get them out of the box, are they ready to strike you?
Generally, they feel like most of your passengers when they get off the flight. They just want to, you know, slip into something comfortable and go to sleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they can be a bit testy too. So.
Like when you open a box, do you like get one of those?
No, I don't use tongues. I use hooks mostly, and you know, a lot of times I'll just tail the thing.
Okay. Now, have you ever been bit?
Ah, the famous question. Yes, the last time I was bitten and I needed anti-venom was in 1974.
Oh.
So I have a pretty good track record. You know, usually when you're young and foolish, you don't listen to your elders, and you do things that aren't necessarily as safe as they are. Hey, you know, look, if I was a kid today, I'd be doing that BMX bike stuff and showing up at the orthopedic ward all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this kid, he had a whole bunch of them too. You probably know him. I don't. This was so many years ago.
If you could just
Well, I know a lot of
right
people
there.
in the venomous world. See, normally you don't even see me come and go because I'm over at Cargo, but they changed their hours.
Yeah.
And they're closed evenings on weekends. Am I good to go?
This is your copy there.
Okay.
This is
And did you make sure he paid right? Has
Yep.
everything?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
shipped
You
prepaid.
knew all that.
yeah.
So I can pick up my box of death now.
You can go ahead, shoot him and shoot him.
I didn't want to touch it. That's why I was glad that he
Ready to end up pop off.
Yeah, we're pretty careful with this
I'm
stuff.
sure they're well packed.
You know, you're a lot more dangerous coming to work here or even driving around the city than how much.
When I went to Utah, I wouldn't even go up the mountains because I said, we're not from this area. How do we know there ain't something out there that's going to, like, a rattlesnake? Like,
Oh, come on. You're much more danger in downtown Philadelphia than you are sleeping in my snake room.
ooh.
Well, have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you. Okay, so that's your typical visit to the passenger terminal to pick up the box of death. So we're just going to load this in the back of my car and be on our way. Yeah, just opening this box with some goodies inside, and you know, you people like blood. Not from a snake. I took the top of my knuckle off there, maneuvering the box. So there you go. You have your blood and gore for the day. Well, here's everybody back in the quarantine room in the lair. There's two very big customers in these bags, and that one's over there, and then we've got all these little characters over here on the floor, I'm sorry, on the table. And then we've got stacks of things over here. It's a full house here in the lair. We'll go through everything over here, including some rarities and oddities. Vipera renati, Protobothrops elegans, cornutus, and Perturbathrops mucrosquamatus. All very cute little customers. So that's all for now. Everybody needs to warm up and decompress from their trip. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out so these big guys can sort of spread out and warm up. Really quick. The temperature of the bottom of the box is 69 degrees. I don't know what their body temperature is. Hold on. Trying not to get bit at the same time. That bag is 65, so a little cool, but they'll warm up overnight and be bright and bushy-tailed in the morning. That's all for now. Well, here's the first thing that came out of the box. I've not seen one like this before. I was told that they were in the box, but I didn't, you know, I had other priorities, but this one comes as a Christmas present. Anyone want to guess what this might be before I tell you? He's 64, or she's 64 degrees, so she's rather chilly at the moment. It's a hazard of shipping this late in the year. It's really cold out. I actually had to stoke up the heater here in the snake room, which is the first time this year, because it's cold and windy. With the wind chill, it's below 20 Fahrenheit, probably, you know, -8 or so Celsius. I don't know. That's a guess off the top of my head. Oh, cold or not, she be foul, but that's normal for this species. This is Trimysaurus panaceus. This is a very, very light colored female. Just stunning. Thank you, Pops. Wow, lots of snakes. Hi guys, a little bewildering, huh? Yeah, that's how I feel too. Now let's get this bit of paper out. Alright, come on. I won't say chill out, guys, because I know you've already done that. I've shot their temperature and they're rather cool, but you can see that doesn't seem to be stopping these squamengers. And this is a temporary bin for them until I get this sort of all squared away. Something tells me I'm going to need the Uplex. Hello, welcome to America. These are your run-of-the-mill green-yellow squams. Okay, we gotta get these guys all in there, all sort of at once. Well, in theory. Come on. Boy, come on. Cooperate. Cooperate. Okay, I am doing this by myself, which doesn't always happen this way, but I'm sure-handed Bob has other things to do. Aw, you never know what is going to come out of the box when it comes in. Aw, isn't she sweet? Look at her. She's just a little gal. You know, someone just the other day asked me what size were they when they were born, and here you go. Little, basically U.S. hot dog size or smaller. There she is. She's cold and a little colder than the gaboons normally are. 65 degrees it says. Yep. Here, I'll show you. She's 64 degrees. That's chilly for Miss Kaboom, but not for a big one. Certainly for a little one. And this seems to be a little female, so well, we'll put her someplace where she can warm up. Okay, continuing to unpack things here. We have some individuals that rarely ever come into here because I don't particularly care for them. I think they're vastly overrated and their bites are pretty awful. And doesn't help that there's a lack of antivenin, at least in this particular area. But I am told that these are very lovely individuals, and these did come in on a special order for an investigator that I work with who has a project going on with this species. Let's see how many are in here. One pointy end, two pointy ends, three pointy ends. Okay. Oh, you're quite beautiful. Oh, you're lovely. You want to come out and visit? This is Naya Cayuthia, or the Thai monocle cobra. Oh, you are lovely. Look at that. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. And you're cold, too, which will slow you down a little bit. Here. Oh, thank you. Why can't they all be that easy? Oh, these have lovely markings, too. Remind you, folks, that I don't go for the different morphs and stuff that are out there. Oh, you're quite beautiful, too. Hello there. Hello. We have to figure out what you are. You, I bet, I would think, would be a boy. You gonna hood? Maybe? No? You're just being a little curious, huh? Here, go in there with your friend. There you go. Oh, now two's in there. It's going to get real interesting. Okay, now for the third. The last one in this particular bag. Hi. Oh, are you the pisser? Huh? Are you a pissy snake? Oh. Come on. Oh, you're the Hellraiser, huh? You're the Hellraiser. I'm not going to even mess with you. Like I said, there's a serious lacking of serum in this area. Oh, very nice. Get your tail in there. Get your tail in there. Oh, these are very, very nice. No, I particularly like, well, I could be fond of a couple of these, but you know, they're already sort of spoken for, therefore I will send them to their intended destination. There you go. Hey! Oh, this is where we start raising hell. Whoops! I hate when I do that. Okay. One monocle cobra on the floor is back in the bin. Are you the Hellraiser? I imagine you are. Okay. I'm sorry I dropped you. I'm sorry I dropped you.